Welcome to Daily Dose. My name is Robert. That is Susan. And guess what? She is supercharged right
Yes,
now.
today's
Susan,
the day.
what just happened in this day that is the day?
Oh my gosh. It's the most fascinating thing watching and being a part of this process. So, my doctor, who's a very strong personality, just like right in your face all the time, was this gentle, quiet, peaceful energy, slow moving person, totally in the moment. It was amazing, that in and of itself, because what she was doing was turning, and she had different places to try. So she started with one, and she would ask me to report what I felt. So it was all subjective on my part, and then she would have me do this test, which is for amplitude to see how much I can do that. This for speed. She'd have me walk up and down the hall, and she'd have me do a heel toe thing. So there was an objective thing from her point of view paired with my own perception. And then I didn't know she was doing this, but sometimes she'd turn it off and
Mhm.
she'd say the same thing in the same tone of voice. Let's give this a minute. And she'd just sit there quietly, Robert. Just give this a minute. Then she'd say, anything? I'd say, yeah, my hips feeling tighter. And to me, I didn't know she had turned it off, right? But that was my Parkinson's coming back, right?
Wow.
And then she'd say, okay, let's try this. She'd make me do all my tests, and then she'd say do something with her little computer. She did it on the computer, not on the remote.
Yeah.
And we did that over and over and over. I walked up and down that hall. I can't tell you how many times. I can't tell you how many heel toe taps I did, how many times I did this. And she got it to where she was real. It was 2 hours of that. 2 hours. It was amazing. Truly, truly amazing to me to see this really such a big, strong, energy this woman usually has, having this tenderness and this kindness and really needing to pay attention to small, small, small things. And she got it to where she wanted me to just live with it for about half an hour. So she left the room and I walked around and went outside and took some pictures of me with flowers and just had some fun and test. And I'm like, my toes are cramping, this and that. I felt these little things that I knew she would want me to report. And she came back and tested me again. She said, okay, we're going to leave this here because you haven't taken your medicine today, have you? And I said, nope. And she said, well, think about that. When you take your medicine today, you're going to start getting what you're feeling now. You're going to start getting the relief you're used to from your medicine. And the stimulator is going to keep stimulating for weeks. It's going to keep going. You're going to feel better and better and better. And as time goes on, we will see, by virtue of how much complaining you're getting on the left side, what kind of adjustments to make to your medication.
Yeah, that's interesting. I didn't know there was a progressive effect. I kind of thought it was more binary.
Yeah,
Um,
like like essentially turn it on, get it
right.
set right, and walk
This is
away.
what you get, right? And not apparently the case by what she's telling you.
Yeah, that was really exciting.
Yeah, yeah. I would think anywhere there was an opportunity for more. Now,
More, more.
yeah. D- how did you do when she asked you to do a backflip?
You know, I surprised her and myself by giving it a shot.
Yeah. To folks that
Right.
didn't really do a backflip. Okay.
Really, Doc, I really didn't. However, I did think I might get in trouble if she saw me taking pictures in the flowers because I walked right through the flowers into this garden and it was in all these rocks that were all uneven surface. And I thought, she'd probably get really mad at me if she knew I was in here.
You're doing some
It was the
dangerous.
better perspective of the flowers. So I had
Of
to.
course, I get it. I know.
That was my backflip right into into the rocks.
Yeah.
So I went for it. You're so cute.
So your feeling before and your feeling after, I mean, you said from the beginning, you're feeling what? Juiced, energized, what? What is that?
Before I went, I mean, just all day yesterday and all day today, I've just been feeling this anticipation and this
Right?
curiosity and this really joyful, like really jazzed about, finally getting there, kind of like, what's it mean? What's it going to be like? I was curious. And she had a patient to whom she had begun suggesting this procedure, and she asked if I would talk to him. And he came in with these wide eyes, and, and he said, I can't imagine,
I've
going.
got a question that's going to lead us here. Because did I cut
Okay.
you off on that? Did you?
Yeah, sure.
No, no. If you have to finish that thought, because I have something that's going to lead us into our next one. But I did I cut you off?
No, only that I had the opportunity to talk to somebody else who I didn't completely change his mind, but he said something like, I don't know, that it was really comforting and
Okay.
opened his mind a little bit.
It's related. Good. We'll get to that in the next dose. See you in a minute.
Okay.